No, they're not. You have to sit.
Blue Cargo.
Sie haben noch 5 Minuten? Nee, 9 Minuten.
Roy.
Yeah. Alright guys, we're in winner finals now. We've got KopfgeldjägerHund versus AcS Finest. Both of these teams were seeded into semis, so this is expected finals. KopfgeldjägerHund had a much easier time getting here. They just didn't drop a single game. And AcS Finest actually went pretty close. They had the 2-3 scare. Oh yeah, we had that at the end of the last game as well, but we can change the setup, but oh, die irgendjemand im Jahr. So, let's see where they're going to go. Yeah, I also think it's the TV. You sure? Oh, there's people coming with the roads to me. Alright guys, then I can't really do commentary because I have to play my set to keep bracket rolling.
Oh mein Gott, ich verstehe nicht genau Kopfgeld.
Alright, yes, so guys. And enjoy the game, but I gotta play. Maybe FSkin. Yeah, FSkin's gonna commentate a bit.
Let's fucking go. I'm so fucking hyped for it. I finally understood what KopfgeldjägerHund is supposed to mean. It's so great. Okay, now I'm losing the first stock. So I'm wondering, battlefield pretty neutral stage, of course. The problem with doubles is it's really hard to make out how the matchup dynamics is supposed to be. At the moment, very even. Had me way too early on the edge guard, but holy shit. Solo commentating doubles is fucking hard. Yeah. Okay. Dom Mickey Blue trying to juggle Lunatic and Johnny was just jumping in and got killed instead. It's great. Okay, almost got both off stage. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for the Lucario recovery, and I feel like it's looking pretty good for the for AcS Finest right now, but I really hope they are not going to keep getting pushed to the edges of the fucking stage. At the moment, they do a rather good job at keeping center, which is pretty important. Especially with Johnny being the fucking stock tank. Yeah, now they're pushed to the ledge. Okay, it's stock tank versus stock tank. Mickey Blue versus Johnny. Dom coming to help. Almost got edge guarded. Lunatic obviously playing super safe right now. He only has one stock. Can't fucking doesn't have a single one to spare. Yeah, Mickey Blue just going for the weak knee, not for like drop stone up air. And there we go. Oh, please help me commentate, man. Commentating doubles, doubles by yourself.
It sounds like you're mumbling along.
Yeah, I really am, man.
Oh
Because
shit, I'm sorry, I got it.
if you don't have anyone to have a conversation with, it's like it's just play by play. It's play by play, but it's super. You have to be super precise. There's so much going on. Yeah. Oh, you don't actually want to help me commentate? Ah, yikes. Okay, just like that, Lunatic, as expected, lost his last stock. But well, we still have the morph factor in game. If he can just close out the stock Dom and then get, yeah, well, it's still going to be 1 versus 2. I don't think anything is going to change that. So he obviously needs a couple of very cheap games, and I don't think they're going to let him do that. Like every single hit Dom gets is just tacking on at least 30%, and yeah, Johnny's fucked.
Red team.
Lunatic with the fucking technology just left the entire setup, went to cry because he was the first one who died. Jesus. Some trouble with the...
Technical issues, yes?
Yeah, Sirchi is making some trouble. They're literally switching out the entire TV. Ja, doch, es hat geflimmert, ne? Also, hat nix gefixt. Yeah, Jen's she's gonna get a new TV. Yikes. Okay, so the TV counterpick. That's what they're saying. Oh yeah, look at the strong man bringing in the new TV. Some last second bullshit. Oh great, this TV is displaying it in black and white. It's as neutral as it gets. You can't see it on stream, but there's some major technical issues going on. Okay, obviously ACS finest counter pick. Let's see what they're going to do. I have no idea how the counter picking works. Like, is it just 1 ban, 2 bans? I guess we're going to find out. I guess I'm just going to concentrate to see the mind games between the counter pick. Going with Pokemon Stadium, I have nothing to say about this stage. It's fucking neutral. I couldn't fucking tell what the mindset behind that pick was if I tried. Lunatic getting Dom off stage with horrible DI right off the bat. Not bad. Keeping center stage, but Mickey Blue just disrupting immediately. That's one thing you can do with Falcon if you see that they have center stage. Just jump in, use your projectile like neutral air. Dom dies off of the tipper, not bad. I'm not even sure if it was a force match by Roy or Marv, but it killed anyway. Johnny not getting the gimp on Mickey Blue. Last game we saw Mickey Blue being the stock tank. Let's see if he can just repeat it, or if they can actually figure out how to gimp Captain Falcon in this game. zLewnatic dying, getting thrown off stage. Same with Johnny actually. Escapes getting edge guarded. Let's see if his role as stock tank is going to remain. Mickey Blue finally dying. Wasn't an edge guard, was just a regular kill, but well, you know. That's probably the thing you have to do. They're definitely playing really patiently when they have to. Not getting edge guarded, and then you just have to hope for a stray hit to kill them at like 180. Yeah, but zLewnatic is definitely at the short end of the stick right now when it comes to edge guards. Johnny literally killing himself. Looked like a buffered down tilt attempt or something. Led to his death. Yeah, nobody's been really able to close out any stocks on the Dom's Lucario when it comes to edge guarding, which is understandable. Lucario has a very good recovery, very mix-up heavy, and they are obviously not very keen on going off stage against him, but an up tilt will do it. So yeah, I'm actually almost surprised if Dom is not being the stock tank in this game, but he just keeps getting killed early with some AcSmashes. Yeah, Mickey Blue just getting a knee and zLewnatic retaliating. So, relatively even with Johnny having the least amount of stock, surprisingly. I would almost say. Always at the ledge it seems. Like Mickey Blue seems to have figured out, yeah exactly, how to edge guard Marv, or at least Johnny's Marv in this game. So it's a lot good. Has to rely on the stock sharing. And now KopfgeldjägerHund is up. Well, good guy on stage. Yeah, KopfgeldjägerHund just keeping center stage. They're not going to let them get back. Very solid display, very good. Very excellent by KopfgeldjägerHund. I really like what I was seeing. That was great. I'm trolling by the way, it wasn't that great. KFD, I didn't really pay attention to how platforms were used in the last game, so I'm wondering if FD is a good pick. Probably, because KopfgeldjägerHund hasn't as much room to run around the disjoints of the two Fire Emblem characters, which is pretty interesting. They're just keeping their side of the stage with Mickey Blue and Dom obviously rushing in, trying to disrupt the spacing, like the team spacing, and it works pretty well. Except for the fact that they actually got destroyed for it. Yeah, AcS finest up. Definitely up. It looked good neutral-wise for KopfgeldjägerHund, but somehow they managed to get thrown off stage and edge guarded. Like, it was a good attempt, but they didn't nail the punches. Now Dom is sticking at the edge, just trying to somehow exactly either kill Johnny with a strong move or edge guard him, because they have realized that if they just edge guard Fire Emblem characters, don't really have a great recovery, as you can see. It gets much easier. It's really annoying in doubles when you have a stock tanking Marv who just spaces aerials all the time. So they've realized that, and they capitalize on the bad recoveries. Not quite enough to kill Dom, and yeah, he gets back to the stage immediately for free. zLewnatic trying to cover his recovery and gets hit himself. That might be a dead Roy actually. It's not, barely. If he didn't have his double jump, he would have been. That's the thing, I've seen Dom and Mickey Blue get pretty good edge guards, but it's a bit lacking with AcS finest, so that might be a zLewnatic. Actually not, okay. They were switching sides with the edge hogs. I always expected them, at least one of them, to get Roy. That was just a huge clusterfuck. Where only one person that happened to be zLewnatic died. Yeah, actually looking very good by AcS Finest, even though I was praising KopfgeldjägerHund early in the game. They somehow seem to struggle. A lot of very weird Dragon Ball Z-like moments where they just died and fell down. But I don't know. Okay, we actually have a huge reversal, and now it's zLewnatic versus Mickey, one of which has much higher percentage. Yeah, that was a pretty clean edge guard, I gotta say. Nice job, Jonsch.
I'm bad actually. We have never gotten this far, okay?
Jan, 2-1, oder? Yeah, it's 2-1. Sadly, I don't know how to work with OBS when it comes to editing shit, so I'm not going to touch anything, but it's 2-1 at the moment. It's 2-1. Okay, going to Dreamland. Yeah, this is going to heighten the survivability of some of these characters. I think it's probably going to help Dom because he didn't get edge guarded as much, but he got killed by strong moves, so he's probably going to survive much more. If I had to predict, I'd say he's going to be the stock tank this game. Tried to save Mickey Blue, killed himself, never mind. So much to being a stock tank. Center stage, but they actually get pressured from both sides, so it's not an advantageous position, and Johnny just dies, just like that. It was bad DI on back. Dom doing a good job, didn't get an edge guard, but at least he hit zLewnatic, who manages to escape with an air dodge. Okay, now they're both in neutral positions, Dom just rushing in and disrupting safe neutral. Yeah, you can't really tell who has the advantage here. Okay, Dom obviously has no. Like, the one up smash killed zLewnatic and put Johnny in a horrible position on the platform. Pretty good play. Yep, Johnny getting edge guarded. zLewnatic getting edge guarded alongside him. Almost. Gets back on stage because they were focusing on Johnny. It was the easier kill and they still managed. Now probably getting back. Yeah, that down the land is going to kill Lucario. Not with the amount of mix-ups he has. And Dom, sure as hell is going to fall for that. Johnny trying to get something that would hit a single one on the land. Okay. You see AcS Finest was trying to pressure them from both sides, but Dom was just able to jump in. Like, he's really good at noticing at which moments he's able to rush in and disrupt the enemy team. So I'm gonna give him that. Same with Mickey Blue actually. He's concentrating on Dom. Single commentator half-life. Yeah, and that's how they have the significant advantage right now. Johnny going for the read of the century, completely misses. Mickey Blue trying some really fancy stuff right now. The aerial side B. Oh, feels like AcS Finest getting back into the game. If Johnny does not get edge guarded and instead converts this into edge guards, it might work. Just Falcon kicks into them. That works. Yeah, they're trying to keep them off stage, but no real setup has been seen yet. Yeah, Dom gets back to stage for free. Nobody popping down me. Yeah, Lunatic's not gonna come back from that unless Johnny saved him. Oh, he actually did it. Never mind. I keep underestimating Roy's recovery, even though it's kind of decent. As long as he has a double jump. And yep, that's it. That's it. KopfgeldjägerHund took it. Was definitely not the hypest commentary, but like, yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah, I tried to concentrate on the gameplay because there's so much going on. I literally don't have time to get hyped. That was just stupid, man. As a